Welcome to day one. Today's practice, we will be looking at what's called apana vayu. Vayus are the internal winds or subtle energies that we all have within us. There's 5 main ones, but we're concerned with only 2 of them, which are the prana vayu. You may have heard the word prana before, referring to energy. It's more specifically related to the energy of inhaling and expanding. And the apana is related to the energy of exhaling, contracting, and grounding. I think the key thing to focus on for most people is the apana vayu, because in our culture, we're habitually doing some shallow breathing and not really getting to the bottom of the exhale. If you get to the bottom of the exhale, that creates that empty space that allows you to get a good proper inhalation. That deeper exhale also connects you more with the core of the body. So whether your goal is to go deeper in the physical practice of yoga or the more meditative practices or breathing practices, it's all going to come from the connection to apana vayu. We'll start off with a simple breathing exercise that you can do either sitting on the floor or a chair. You may want to put a cushion or block underneath your pelvis, your sit bones, to make it easier to sit upright. So this technique's really simple. We're going to do what's called Ujjayi breathing, where you have this little constriction in the back of your throat and create a soft ocean sound on your exhale. But with the mouth closed, so we're breathing through the nose, and there's this tension in the back of the throat. And then we find that same approach on the inhale to help us slow down the breath in and slow down the breath out. So we'll start off doing what's called 5-5 ratio. Inhale 5, exhale 5. Let's begin together. Inhale to the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And repeat. Inhale to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, exhale to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And repeat that one more time. Inhale to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then really long, slow exhale this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of exhale, make a puff sound and contract your abs to fully empty. And now we're going to hold the breath empty of air for 5. Try to relax your belly. Lock the throat by swallowing your saliva, tucking the chin, placing the tongue behind the top teeth. Belly relaxed. Now take a breath in to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, totally empty, contracting the abs, make a little sound. And empty of air, hold the breath for 5. Lock your throat, tongue behind top teeth, so no air can escape. Try to relax your stomach. Inhale to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, retain the breath. Totally empty and hold. Tongue behind top teeth. Little tuck of the chin. Keep lifting the heart. Relaxing the belly. Inhale to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last round, long, slow exhale. Count it out on your own. Empty hold, lock the throat, soften the belly. Good. And take a breath in. Now we'll get into some movement. So exhale to curl your pelvis under like an angry cat. And then as you inhale, come forwards over one knee, then across to the other side. Again, exhale, rounding your back. And then keep on exploring those circles. Feel free to change directions as often as you like. And then find an upright sitting position. And with your inhale, draw the arm bones back, lengthening the belly to look up. And then exhale, scoop the tailbone under. Angry cat spine, also known as the apana pattern. So we're rounding and relaxing the low back. Breathing into your low back, draw the heart forwards and look up. And then exhale, rounding your spine, shoulder blades spread, tuck the chin. And breathing into your low back, slowly rise up through the vertebra, open the chest. And then exhale, rounding your back, spread the shoulder blades. And we'll take that same awareness into table for our next breath retention exercise. Hands on the floor under your shoulders, knees below hips. Camera one. As you inhale, gaze forward, lengthening the belly. Exhale, rounding the spine like an angry cat, push the floor away, tuck the chin, empty the lungs and hold, downward facing dog. Keep holding the breath, lift your hips, push them back, knees could be bent, relax your belly. Inhale, lower the knees, table pose. And exhale, sit back towards the feet. We'll do 3 rounds total. Inhale, come forwards, pushing the ground away, look up. And then exhale, strong push, spread the shoulder blades, tuck the chin. Empty the lungs, hold the breath, downward facing dog. Camera one. Relax the belly. Inhale, lower the knees, table pose. And exhale, sit back, puppy stretch. Again, inhale, come forwards and look up. Exhale, curling the tail under like an angry cat. Empty the lungs and hold. Downward facing dog. Tuck the chin, locking the throat. So if you know the abdominal vacuum, you can also integrate that. It's built over top of a relaxed belly. Inhale, lower your knees. Exhale, sit back towards the feet. Relax your low back. And we'll hold that position. So you can either keep the arms totally straight, lifting the armpits away from the floor. If you like to relax your wrists, go ahead and rest the forearms down close to your head. Feel the breath. As the spine is in a rounded position known as spinal flexion, we're integrating the apana pattern in a really passive way, which really encourages your inhale breath to flow through your low back. Very often in life, our lower back is compressed in a lot of movements, so if we can breathe into it before opening our bodies up, that's going to give us a little added layer of protection. And we'll come forwards again to table. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips, walk the hands forward, and go ahead and walk the dog. And walk the dog, pedal out the legs. And from downward dog, move your hands in front of your feet for ragdoll. Root the heels down. Spread wide through the toes and fingers. And hold on to opposite elbows. Bend your knees to let your back relax. And start to gently sway forward and back from the heels to the balls at the front of the feet. Root down through the big toes as you rock forward. Notice the weight distribution. And try to find that sense of grounding equally through the front and back of the foot, the tripod of the foot.
That sense of grounding has a lot to do with the apana pattern as soon as we're standing up. And then we'll let go of the elbows, tuck the chin. And then over the next few breaths, roll up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. And as you get to standing, we'll meet in mountain, rolling the shoulders up and back, feet parallel. They could be together or apart. Join the hands together. On an inhale, raise the arms up, biceps by ears, shoulders up. And exhale, bend your elbows, biceps by ears. Again, inhale, reach up. Notice how that tends to arch the low back. Exhale, elbows out to the sides, W shape. And we'll do 3 rounds total. So palms together. Inhale, reach up. Try to soften your low back. Exhale, bend the elbows, hips press forward. Again, breathe into your low back. Straighten the arms up to the sky. Exhale to a W. And again, once more. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, bend the arms, biceps by ears, hips press forward. Inhale, reach up again. And exhale to a W. Joining the hands, take a breath in. Exhale to bend your knees, reach forwards. Inhale, slowly come up to standing. And repeat. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend your knees. And last one. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend your knees. Then come up about halfway, just straightening the legs a little bit. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. And we'll pause for 3 breaths. Gazing to your thumbs. Arms straight, elbows hug in. Hands pressed together. Exhale, standing tall, and relax your arms down. Clasp the hands behind the back, squeeze between your shoulder blades. There's also the option to hold a strap between the hands. And then inhale, roll the shoulders up and back, pull the hands away from your spine. And on your exhale, fold forward, pull through the arms, bowing the head towards the knees. And breathe. Connect in with the feet again. If your legs are straight, be aware that there is a tendency to lean back into the heels. Come forward a little bit into the balls of the feet, and that'll automatically give you more support for the knee joints whenever the legs are straight, avoiding hyperextension. And with rooted feet, inhale to pull through the arms, come up. And exhale, let go. You can set the strap aside. Inhale, raise the arms to the sky, look to thumbs. Exhale, forward fold, bowing the head down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. You can bend the knees and take the feet about hip width. Inhale, come forwards to high plank. Hold it for 3 breaths, pushing the floor away, spreading the shoulder blades. That's 1. Dome the upper back, find the apana pattern. 2. And 3. Exhale, lower your knees, lower your hips, modified low plank. Inhale, cobra pose, pull back with the arms. Exhale, look navel, press up to angry cat. From there, move the hands a little closer to the knees, downward facing dog. And hang out for a few breaths. Brace your core, pressing the hips forwards a little bit, relaxing the low back. If your lower back's hurting, you might bend the knees a little bit more. Now from down dog or table, lift your right leg up to the sky. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, shoulders over wrists, bring your knee to your right shoulder. And repeat 3 times. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, rounding into the apana, knee to shoulder. And again, once more. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, knee to shoulder, and we'll hold it for 3 breaths. That's 1. And 3. Inhale, lift your leg. Exhale, right foot steps forward, back foot flat. Pause there, tucking your chin, bending your front knee. Push the ground away with your fingertips, integrating the round spine, the apana. And think about scooping your tailbone under. It's going to help to squeeze your feet towards each other. Now with the chin tucked, inhale, roll up through the spine, and then lift the arms to warrior 1. And exhale, bow over your front knee, and repeat that 5 times. Inhale, chin tucked, roll up through your spine. Exhale, bowing over your knee. 3 more to go. If you'd like to give your legs a little break, you could try coming up on the inhale and then straightening your leg for a moment. And as you exhale, bow over the bent knees. You're loading up your glutes, your buttocks. Big part of the apana is that strong connection to the glutes. And then last one, exhale to bow. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, warrior 2. Turn your left foot towards the side as well as your pelvis. Heels on the same track. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm reaching back. Exhale, warrior 2. And repeat twice more. Inhale, come up. Lift the whole shoulder. Exhale, warrior 2. And again, once more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, warrior 2. And then we'll take the right forearm to the thigh, left arm reaching forwards. And breathe, extended side angle. Option 2, lightly touching the ground with your right fingers. We brace the core with each exhale to draw the ribs in, relax the low back, and turn the heart to the side. On your next inhale, come up to warrior 2. Exhale, straighten the legs. Left foot steps a little closer for triangle. Again, inhale, arms up, shoulders down. Exhale, keeping the legs straight, put a micro bend in your front knee, right hand to the shin or ankle, and breathe. Look to either thumb. Notice how you can either squeeze the feet towards each other to create more support for your front knee, or you can press the feet away from each other to help awaken the buttock of your back leg. It's good to try it both ways, and then integrate the awareness of both approaches for strong apana. On your next inhale, come up, bend your front knee. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, high plank. Hold it for 3 breaths. 1. Again, there is the option to bring your knees down anytime. 2. And 3. Exhale, chaturanga. Slowly bend the arms, lower knees, and then hips. Inhale, cobra pose, pulling back. And exhale, look navel, angry cat. Hips up to down dog. Push the ground away with straight arms, elbows hug in. And on your next inhale, lift the left leg and bend the knee. Exhale, rounding your spine, shoulders over wrists, knee to left shoulder. 3 times. Inhale, lift the leg, and this could all be done from table or down dog. Exhale, knee to shoulder, round back. And once more, inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to shoulder, push the ground away. And we're going to hold it for 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, lift your leg. Exhale, bend the knee, left foot forward, back foot flat. Pause there. So front knee over the ankle. We can squeeze the feet towards each other. That's going to help draw your left hip back by engaging the butt. Round your spine, tuck the tail, tuck the chin. Inhale, roll up through your spine. Lift the arms to warrior 1, shoulder width. And exhale, bow over the front knee, arms back. And repeat 5 times. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, bowing over the knee. Tuck the chin on the in-breath. If you like a little break, straighten your leg. And then exhale, bend the knee again, bowing. 2 more to go. Last one. Inhale, rolling up, straightening. Exhale, bowing over the bent knee. Inhale, come up, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2, heels on the same track. Turn your back foot to the right, take the pelvis with it. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm reaches back. And exhale, warrior 2, bending the front knee, shoulders away from ears. Inhale, flip the palm, reach back, straight legs. Exhale, warrior 2. And last one, sending the breath up the side body. Exhale, warrior 2, bend the knee, and then extended side angle, forearm to thigh, or take the left fingertips to the ground by the foot. Top arm reaching forwards by the ear. And use your exhale, bracing the core to pull the ribs in. 3 breaths. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, straighten the legs, big spread through your left toes. Back foot a little bit closer, preparing for triangle. Quads active, take an inhale. And as you exhale, left hand down to the shin or ankle. Look to either hand. Again, you can tear the mat apart with the feet to fire up the right buttock. Push strongly through that right heel. And then bring in some of the counteraction, squeezing the feet towards each other, creating even more support for that left knee. Strong apana, strong legs. Get 2 more slow breath. Focus on those Ujjayi ocean sound exhales. Try to make them longer than 4 or 5 seconds. Inhale, come up. Bend the front knee, warrior 2. Exhale, windmill the arms, hands down. Inhale, step back to high plank. Hold it for 3 breaths. Extra challenge. Exhale, bend the elbows, come forwards. Inhale to plank. Exhale again, that's 2. Inhale, plank. And last one, exhale all the way down, bend the arms, lower your knees, lower your hips. Inhale, cobra or up dog, pull back. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now from your downward dog, we'll move into a ragdoll style position. You can bend your knees and either take the hands to the floor in front of you or to a yoga block. Okay, if you're on the block, plant your palms. Otherwise, you may want to use your fingertips to get more height. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. And exhale, touch down. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, touch down. And again, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, down. And then we'll reach that right arm up to the sky and pause. 3 slow breaths. So your left leg bent, your right leg could be straight. Really focus on depth in the exhale. Use that little puff. And if you're comfortable holding the breath, exhale and hold for a few seconds. Twisting a little further. One more breath in. Exhale, hand down, bend your knees. Inhale, left arm up, attempting to straighten the left leg. And pause for 3 breaths. Exhaling with sound. Really go into depth with those exhales. The other option is holding empty of air. Lock the throat. One more breath in. And exhale, look down. Very good. And we'll walk the hands forward. Downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower the knees down. And we'll prepare for Forearm plank. So you can clasp the hands together, biceps by the ears, elbows press up. So we're making sure that we keep those elbows in. And then we take the forearms to the floor from that foundation. Tuck in your little finger so it doesn't get squished. Good. So we'll press the ground away, draw the hips back like a down dog. And then as you exhale, come forward slowly, rounding the back into the apana, chest over hands. Inhale, bend the knees, push your hips back. Exhale, curl forward into the apana. We'll do 3 more. Inhale, hips back. Exhale, curl forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, curl forward and hold the pose. 3 more breaths. Spreading the shoulder blades. Extra challenge, lift your heels higher, go higher onto the tippy toes. Keep the apana of the low back softening. 1 more breath. And exhale, come down. Very good. We'll bring those legs out in front. Find an upright sitting position, Dandasana. So heels are rooted, tall spine. Imagine you were balancing a heavy object on the top of your head and you're rebounding up against that pressure. Now bend your knees even more. This takes any tightness in the hamstrings out of it. And then we'll reach the arms forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, scoop the tail under, come down halfway. Inhale, come up. And repeat. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, come up. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, come up. Exhale, halfway down. And inhale, come on up. So you're welcome to repeat that same approach. Extra challenge, we're going to scoop the tail under a little bit more, integrating the apana. Lift the toes to eye level. Take a breath in. Exhale, low boat, straight legs leaning back. Inhale, bend the knees to come up. And repeat 5 times. Exhale, low. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, 3. Inhale, come up. Exhale, 4. Inhale, come up. And we're going to hold this last one. 3 breath and low boat. Heels on or off the floor. It's 1, 2, and 3. Good. And come on up and bring your knees out. Option to bring the hands to the floor behind you, lifting the heart. If you're feeling a bit looser, go ahead and grab the feet and bring them closer to the pelvis. Inhale, proud open chest. And exhale, fold to your own comfortable degree. And there is the option to stay upright. 3 more breaths. And on your inhale, come on up. And we'll take hold of that right ankle and cradle rock the right leg. You can be holding your foot or taking your foot into your elbow crease, going side to side, exploring the range around that right hip. And with your left heel on the ground, left leg squatting, place your right ankle over that left thigh, hands back about a foot, rooting through your left heel. Exhale, lift your hips. Inhale, come down. And repeat 3 times. Exhale, hips up. Inhale, lower. And last one. Exhale, hips up. Hold the pose. 3 more breaths. 1. Strong in the left buttock. 2. Strong exhale, bracing the core to pull the ribs in. 3. And then slowly come down. Bring your legs over to the left. Spinal twist, half Lord of the Fishes. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, twisting, take the fingers to the floor behind you or to a half bind. 5 breaths. You can pull that leg in towards you with the hand or bring your whole arm outside of the thigh, hand to hip. That's 2 breaths already. So we're drawing the thigh into the belly, but we're also resisting the thigh against the arm.
Inhale back to center. Exhale, let it go. Take hold of your right foot with your hands. Lean back 45 degrees or more. And then try to straighten that right leg as much as you can. Totally fine to round your back in this context. If it hurts your back, go ahead and bend the knee. If you're feeling a bit looser, you can start to sit more upright, pointing out through the foot. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, let it go. Take hold of your left ankle. Cradle rock the left leg side to side, holding the ankle. If you're a bit looser, ankle to elbow. So these hip openers really help us integrate the apana, since an externally rotated hip will have a way of relaxing the low back. Especially useful for sitting in meditation or any of those seated hip openers. Very good. And then we'll place the left ankle over the right thigh, hands back about a foot. Root your right heel squatting. And then exhale, press through the right heel, hips up. Inhale, slowly lower, repeating 3 times. Exhale, extend the hip. Inhale, lower. Last one. Exhale, extend and hold it for 3 breaths. Heavy through the heel. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly come down and bring both legs to the right for the spinal twist. There is always the option of straightening the lower leg instead. Inhale, left arm up, and then exhale, twisting. Take the left hand behind you to the ground or a block. Optional half bind with the hand reaching for the hip. And if you're loose enough to bring your entire right upper arm bone to the outer thigh, you can take that hand to the hip. And then take 5 breaths, resisting thigh and arm against each other. Turning the heart to the back of the room. Inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, letting go. And we'll lean back again, taking hold of that left foot. And see how it feels to round your back, lean back about 45 degrees, and start to straighten that left leg to your own comfortable degree. 5 breaths. If you're a bit looser, start to lift the heart from there, keeping a softness in the low back. Point the foot. Gaze to the left big toe. Inhale, lift the head. And exhale, slowly let it go. Now keep your left leg straight on the ground. We're going to take that right foot to the inner thigh, about 90 degrees between the knees. Interlacing the fingers. Inhale, press the palms up. 3 breaths, lifting the heart. As you exhale from the core, twist towards your straight leg more. That's 1. Slow breath in. Squeeze the foot and the straight leg into each other. 2. And 3. Take a breath, releasing the interlace. Exhale, hold on to your left toes, bending the knee as much as necessary. Feel free to use the strap to make the arms longer. Inhale, pull back, lift your ribs. Exhale, bow over your knee. 5 breaths. Bring the knee up to the head. If you're a little looser, try to straighten the leg more. That's 1. You can bring a really nice stretch into your right hip. If you're quite loose, start to slide the right knee further back than 90. That's 2. Great pose to breathe into the lower back and relax it. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Take the right hand behind you, so this posture opens up the front body. You want to keep the sense of the toning core, the apana. As you inhale, lift the hips, left hand supporting the head, and breathe. Start to press your left elbow back to open your chest. Keep rooting through that left heel to integrate the apana, the strength in the back of the leg, to support the low back. Breathing into a gently tensed core. And on your exhale, come back to sitting.
And we'll fold the left leg in, right leg out, about 90 degrees or more between knees. Inhale, palms press up to the sky. Lift the heart. You may have to bend your right leg a little to get the back straight. 3 breaths, using each exhale to twist towards the straight leg. Squeezing the left foot and the straight leg thigh into each other. That firing of the inner legs helps us integrate a connection to the pelvic floor, which is a big part of apana, sometimes referred to as the root lock traditionally, or mula bandha. On your next inhale, let go of the interlace, reach up, and then exhale, hold the top of the foot or bind. Inhale, look up again. And exhale, Janu Shirshasana, head over knee. You're welcome to draw the knee further back if that's available. And breathe. And one more breath. On the inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, take that left hand behind you, right hand to the back of the head. Inhale, lift the hips, open your chest, pressing that right elbow back. At the same time, we're still using the apana, bracing the core to support the low back. Next exhale, come back to sitting. And with the heels rooted, reach the arms forward, take a breath in. Long exhale, scoop the tail under, slowly come down onto your back. And we'll finish with a bridge pose vinyasa, so the heels are on the floor just in front of your buttocks. We're going to integrate breath retention once again. On the inhale, soften the belly, reach back, lift the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, root the feet, lift the hips. Extra puff to totally empty. Empty of air, hold the breath. Lock the throat, tongue behind top teeth. With the stomach relaxed, lower the spine down slowly. And once your hips come down, quickly lower the arms. Take a breath in. Resting breath out. And repeat twice more. Inhale, arms reach back. Exhale, lift the hips. Breathing with sound. Extra puff at the end. Empty, hold the breath, lock the throat, tongue behind top teeth. Relax your belly. If you know the abdominal vacuum, try to integrate that. Spine slowly lowering, vertebra by vertebra. Once the hips come down, quickly lower the arms and breathe in. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, lift the hips. End of exhale, empty. Hold the breath, empty of air. Relax your belly. Uddiyana Bandha, lowering the spine slowly. With the hips down, quickly lower the arms and breathe in. And exhale. Bring the arms out to the sides, palms down, and windshield wiper the legs side to side. As the knees go one way, turn the head the other way. And we'll integrate the core of the body now. So come back to center. We're going to draw the knees into the chest using the abs. This is a variation of apanasana. So let your pelvis and your lower back come off the floor as best as you can. You should feel the abs working a little here. And on the exhale, bring your knees towards the right shoulder, hovering above ground. Inhale, center, lifting the pelvis. Exhale, knees to the left, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, center, pelvis curls up. Exhale, other side. And keep going side to side a few times. Imagine drawing an infinity symbol with your knees. So as you go to one side, we're hovering above ground, letting the thighs go away from the belly. And then inhale through center, thighs into belly, curling up. Exhale, other side, thighs away from the belly. Inhale, curling in. Exhale, other side. Inhale, curling, gently working the abdominals, including the obliques, the sides of the core. And last one. Good. Back to center. And then happy baby. Draw your knees outside your ribs. Catch hold of the feet or the knees. Shoulders away from ears. Relax the belly. If you're feeling a bit looser, you're welcome to catch the big toes and straighten the legs out to the sides. Back to the center, lower the feet. Recline spinal twist. Lift your hips and set them off to the right side of the mat. And then lift your right ankle and bring it outside your left leg, both knees to the left. Spinal twist, so your knees could be above the ground. If you like to use your left palm to prop them up, it's a great approach. Or you could even place a yoga block or pillow underneath the thighs. And then gently resist the thigh up against your hand. And notice how that reintegrates the apana, relaxing the low back, inviting the breath through the low back. So even though the apana is easiest to find in a forward fold, it plays a big role in refining many of our movements, including twists, and also the entry into back bends like we did in Warrior One. And one more breath. Back to center. And placing the feet on the mat, lift the pelvis, set it over to the left side, and then we'll bring the left ankle outside the right thigh. Exhale, knees to the right, recline spinal twist. Again, you could be supporting the thigh with your right hand, maybe a cushion or a block. And then try bringing your hand to the outer thigh and resisting the thigh out against the hand, relaxing and lengthening the low back. Breathing into your low back, all the way up to the chest. One more breath. Slowly come back to the center. Bend your knees, center the hips. Apanasana. This time wrap the arms around your shins. Bring the knees together. And then pressing your shins up into your forearms, curl the tailbone up, rounding your spine. Bow the head to the knees. 3 breaths in Apanasana. And then relax the head down. Make your way into Shavasana, corpse pose. Stretching the feet to the corners of the mat. Shoulders away from ears. And naturally, the lower back tends to arch when we bring the shoulders away from ears. So try digging your heels into the earth to reintegrate the apana, scooping the tailbone towards your feet. Notice the length of the low back, and then completely relax the body, letting go. Relax your belly. Relax your jaw, your face. Fully let go. And this concept that we've been working with of the vayus goes back to one of the earlier Upanishad scriptures. I believe it's from around 800 BC. So these teachings are over 2,500 years old. I'll leave you to enjoy Shavasana for as long as you're able to today. Thanks very much for practicing. I encourage you to come back to this practice anytime where you need to feel more grounded, anytime you want to feel more relaxed, or just work on your core strength and breath. Thanks for practicing, everybody. Thanks, Lenny. Thanks for being such a good boy.